Oftentimes, when we're putting quilt blocks together, we use a method called chain piecing, where we feed one block after the other through our machine. The method is efficient because it saves thread and it saves time. Here I am chain piecing some 4-patch units together. And the 4-patch units are all together in a nice long chain. The problem becomes when we want to cut that chain apart. I'd like to introduce you to the ChainRipper. The ChainRipper is a simple plastic base with a seam ripper inside that's fitted inside the ChainRipper. You take the seam ripper out, you turn it over and fit it snugly inside, and get prepared to rip your chain pieced units apart. I'll turn it so it faces me, and I simply take my chain pieced units, stacking them neatly into a pile as I rip them apart. You can do any length of chained units. Here's a set of 80 units that I will be ripping quite easily. Again, simply moving them forward and ripping them apart. I'll continue until I have all of the units ready to go. The traditional method of removing chain pieces is to actually cut each piece, requiring you to get the scissors in place and the units together. When you have a lot of units at one time, this process takes time because you have to straighten out each unit. The time that it takes to cut these units apart is valuable time that you could be quilting. And that's why I like to use the ChainRipper. When I use the ChainRipper, it is just this fast, giving me much more time to do what I love, which is actually piecing. When I'm all finished, I take the seam ripper and turn it back into the base, and I can pack this along with my sewing supplies. If I need to rip a seam, I'm prepared to do so because I have my seam ripper with me at all times. The ChainRipper comes with a base and one seam ripper. The blade will get dull if you do a lot of chain piecing, so we do sell replacement packs. Again, they fit nice and neatly into the base. What do you think of that?
This is riveting. Well, it's definitely quicker than trying to pick them each up and separate them.
And then I like how they just lay in that little pile.
They're already ready to go back to the machine.
Yeah.
I turned it and I must be using my right arm. Look at us go.
And Cindy Jensen is practicing on the new ChainRipper.
ChainRipper, what a great view. Ta-da!
Yay! Very nice. Woohoo!
Done.